Hey guys, on this episode of BeckBuilt, we're going to take the body of this 1976 Monte Carlo and we're going to put it on the chassis of that 1995 Chevy Z71 because we're going to turn this and that into my Munster Carly.
And where did you get this car from?
Okay, Jason gave me this car for Christmas last year.
All right,
It's a Christmas
and
present before I married him.
before you married me. And it's like a basic bitch Monte Carlo, but it's a center console car. But that's okay because we're probably going to recycle the Monte Carlo frame, chassis, and drivetrain into a rat rod later on for more BeckBuilt.
Yeah.
I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
And we got to do something with it, or I'm just, because you said you want to do the hot rod straight six and the rusty.
Yeah, we should.
All right. Well, let's do a tour.
This is my Chevy 350 TBI. It's also 4x4. And it has a 6-inch chassis lift as well as a 3-inch body lift. And my favorite thing, 22-inch rims. They're ginormous.
They are huge. Like they go almost up to your hip. You should, yeah, you're right. And it's going to be plenty of space too, with the 3-inch body lift. The chassis mounts themselves, all we're going to do is cut them off and then move them to where we need them for the main body part and re-weld them back into place. But that's about all we're going to get into right now, or otherwise the whole video is going to be us talking. So I guess what we're going to do is go drop this bad mother in on a charge, and first thing we need to do is we're going to take some time and kind of clean out some stuff like the car and get it ready to be kind of wiggled around. Day one! We got the trunk emptied out. Probably the first time it's been emptied out in a long time. We got a little bit of hole. Oh, I just put my finger through the floor in here. Alright, so I just put my finger through the floor right there, but a lot of it just looks worse than it really is. We're not going to sandblast it or nothing, but we are probably going to just like drop some metal plate over the holes and rhino line the shit out of it, because I think what's happening is we're not going to have the trunk lid and we're not going to have a rear window. We're just going to cut it open to the firewall, and it's actually going to be kind of more of a overlander setup than anything. We got all the stuff cleaned up from the inside for the most part. And now what we're fixing to do is take out the seat, work on the dashboard, the center console, and get the shit off the car. So yeah, found another use for the transmission jack, holding up this 200-pound door.
I need to grab it from the bottom.
It really is that heavy.
Yeah, I need to grab it from the bottom.
Sorry folks, it's really this heavy.
Full weight grab it.
Just lift and pivot.
Alright, ready? Lift.
Yeah,
One.
baby. No, I'm on the block. Here comes. Don't get chopped off. This door weighs like 200 pounds, people. Oh my god. What a train wreck. That was a heavy door.
Show me a little lift from the center.
Lift from the center. That door weighs as much. Everything on this car weighs like a ton. Seriously, the front bumper was like 250 pounds. The door's 250 pounds. God, that's sacrilege. Fuck you. Alright. Get it out of here. I'm gonna put my hand on it, and then we're gonna go to you. You're gonna come like toward your tire and toward you at the same time. Like, go towards the tire. There you go. Now sit down. That's just the drop that sheet metal. Alright, so you wanna go to the bottom, reach the bottom, other side, other hand to the bottom. That's the hand test. Go to the lip bottom. Ready? Alright. Caught up in some cord. Back. Up. Come this way. Up. It's top heavy now. Come on. hooked on? Love. That's what I'm hooked on. All right, here we go. Oh. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I didn't even put it on camera.
All right, well, that concludes day 1 of the Munster Carly build, or I guess the Monte Carlo breakdown. We got both of the seats out, and I wish you could see this ginormous rust hole. Like, Jason was sitting over this when he drove. We got the shift knob off and part of the center console out, so I'll work on that tomorrow. And we got the trunk cleared out. So we only got to work on it a couple of hours today, and we'll only get to work on it a couple of hours tomorrow because it's Christmas things. But yeah, we'll get back in touch with you tomorrow and do more stuff.
Can I add something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Doors are completely overrated.
Oh yeah! What? Oh, the doors are gone.
Doors are gone, but they are so overrated. Cars shouldn't have doors. I know people would be dying left and right, but screw doors. Also, the holes in the floor, we refer to those as felony holes. That's how you avoid going to jail. So, I don't know, maybe we'll have to put the next one with the new floor on a hinge.
Day 2. It is okay. It's just too easy.
What's too easy?
It's like this wasn't even tight.
Oh, the bolts down there?
That's fine.
Okay. Here we are, folks. The beginning of the second day. Christmas was yesterday. We took the day off. See, Cass has already started dismantling the dashboard, and she's pulling the steering column out now so we can remove the rest of the cluster and the dashboard. If anyone sees anything they need, like the steering column with a good key or the cluster for this car, and it's in good shape, hit me up, drop me a link, or hit me up and send me a message to see if it's still available. We're going to be putting everything up on eBay.
So loose.
Huh? Oh, the bolts down there?
Yeah.
It's just a cover. So, yeah. Anything we mentioned that we're going to be selling on eBay that anybody might need, hit us up and we'll just go ahead and cut out the middleman and send it to you. Alright, go for it. Oh, you think there might be another set?
Yeah, I feel like there's more. It's definitely
Loose, but I think there is one more set right there where those 4 bolts are.
Yeah,
but the same direction as the first 2 you took out. Think you got it out this time?
Yeah, I sure hope so.
Alright. Well, you might just want to get to the side of it instead of the back seat. Put one hand on top of the wheel and take the other hand out like you're guiding a log out of a hole. Yeah.
Yeah, I got it. Alright.
Alright, so you got it, folks. Alright, so this I think this should stay, and there should be a shaft that pops out of here, right?
Oh, that's why.
So there's a shaft that goes into here. You might have to pry or just yank ever living mother fucking shit out, which is why I suggested myself.
Jesus.
See? Oh my God! Finally, and I think I actually got that on film. That was brutal. Wave hi to the camera, folks. Cleve. Damn. That was one hell of a long ass lunch break, wasn't it? No pig.
It is so gross.
Ida.
No, she wants to go for a ride. So
Ida,
no,
come
Ida,
on.
Go.
Get down.
Go on, pig. Go.
Come on, fat girl. Let's go. No, let's go. Oh my God.
Oh my God. No, Wacko.
Oh, there goes the seat. Oh, it is so gross. Wow. There is so much. I don't even know what that is.
There's like a medallion or something in there.
But that's just a floor mat, and the holes in the floor are probably underneath that floor mat. Medallion. Interesting. Oh, it's Celtic. I don't know what for, but we'll figure out something. We'll glue it to something.
All right.
Alright, let's figure out those back seats and this mess. I wouldn't be mad at you if you went and got the vacuum cleaner, the shop vac, and you shop vac the hell out of this while I was dealing with the front.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gross. Yeah, disgusting. Another big wire harness, the actual plug for the instrument cluster. Alright, that's out. Whew. So if y'all just tuned in, we've been struggling our butts off to get the dashboard off. We didn't get anywhere with the car today. Took a really long lunch. We're gonna get the dash off, the back seat's out, center console's out. And we're gonna be at the like hood and fenders and shit next, huh? Yeah. So. Oh well, we're still working on that. It's just a couple bolts, right? It was gross as hell. We had to vacuum out all the mess. We're not saving none of it. Just yank it out. No, the harness should come off the dash, not. Oh, you're yanking the wrong way. No, you're yanking the wrong way.
I thought you meant to yank the thing.
No, I meant just. There you go. Got nothing done? Oh, it's free. Cool. I hate this dashboard. So, Cassandra, you should get down in the car so they can see you and tell everybody, the nice people, what happens when you try to turn the heater on in this car.
Oh, so when you tried to turn the heater on in the car, the dash started on fire. So we only did that once.
Twice.
Oh, you did it
the second time I forgot about it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
There you'd be driving along and that sucker would just start smoking its butt off.
We got little possum prints on the windshield.
Cute. We didn't get too far for 2 days. She vacuumed I don't know what it was in the back seat. It was just really gross. And she's been struggling for like 30 minutes on this plastic clip.
I won.
Right. So we're the next step we're gonna take probably is gonna be the hood and finish. Man, it's dark out here. Let's get this light. Even with the light, it's not light. Probably gonna work on getting the hood off, taking the hinges off, pulling the fenders off, getting the header panel radiator off, taking the inner fender wells off, and then from there we're going to have to just figure out what needs to detach from the chassis to the body, from the engine to the body, because like the master cylinder and stuff's going to stay there. What's that?
Master cylinder.
Master cylinder is going to stay there with the power brake booster, but a lot of the little stuff's going to change with the Tahoe because we kept all the Tahoe controls, and we'll see what we can get to work and what we can't get to work. We might be living without shit like wiper blades for a while, but we'll figure it out. Day 3.
Welcome to day 3 of.
Is it day 3?
Yep, day 3 of the Munster Carly build.
Why Carly?
Well, because it's a girl.
Yeah.
And if it was a boy, it'd be Carlo.
Okay.
And then also because of that song, "You're So Vain."
Oh.
I bet you think this car is about you.
Yeah, so it's gonna be.
It's a car for the haters. It's a car for the haters.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Only a vain person would
Exactly.
drive such a big car.
Yeah, only a vain person would drive such a big car.
So the Monster Carly.
The Monster Carly.
That's
and
cute.
I have some pretty audacious plans for this thing. So.
Audacious. Man, I think the intelligent level of BeckBuilt just went up like 2 notches.
Well,
Audacious.
I could have just misused that word. We're gonna have to look it up and see if I used that correctly.
No, that's fine.
Maybe I actually meant bodacious.
The level of vocabulary just shot right through the roof with that one. Normally you get a bunch of, oh shit, and lick my ass.
Oh, ew. Okay, so day 3 of the build, and the goal is to have the fenders and the hood off. And I think I've started taking the fender off. Jason is fixing the horn of the Toyota
Because I straight did that shit.
Because he dented it yesterday.
I broke it.
During our long lunch. But I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. I just assume that the fender is attached to this piece, and then this piece is attached to this piece. So I'm removing all the bolts that seem to attach to this piece. And also they seem to be attached on the bottom. So I removed one of those.
I love this piece. What piece are you? Oh, that is the fender.
The fender is attached to this metal piece.
All right. Well, yeah, the fender. That is still the fender. That's still fender.
Okay, and then so this is bolted to the frame.
The header panel.
Right here, and it's also bolted to this.
Point back to that first. That is the header panel.
It's bolted to the header panel up here and also on the bottom. So
right.
I removed those bolts.
And then the plastic part is your inner fender well.
And it's also bolted to the inner fender well.
So,
and then it's also bolted to the frame behind the front tire, but that's like a different socket size. So I have to.
You can start taking that. Take loose the cruise control and all the fittings onto the inner fender wells too.
Well, I was going in order. The next thing, I'm just taking out all of the bolts that are one size, and I'm going to do the next size.
Okay.
And I'm going to do the clips.
As soon as I get this figured out, we'll pull the hood off so it won't be in your way.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't look like there's anything actually causing it to blow, so I don't know. Yes, never mind. Yes, there is. I see it.
Oh,
I'm a genius.
Okay, well, I'm going to get to work, because it sounds like
Jason
like
figured it out.
Yeah.
I just bit the crap out of it. Go. And then, oh no, I see a ground for the light.
Yeah,
I gotta get it.
Hands
on it. Don't let it go in the windshield. Alright. Forward. Like so. A little towards you. You carry it like plywood. Towards back. Towards you. And then catch it.
Alright.
Carry it like plywood. You're grabbing it the wrong way.
Oh, I can't.
Switch arms.
I can't hold it.
Grab that.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's better.
Because you don't. It's just an experience in carrying things.
I know, you do the comfort thing.
I don't even know what that is. I just worked on it. What you turn?
Okay.
Oh Lord! Oh Lord! Oh Lord! Oh, I'm sorry. Oh Lord! There. Oh, what'd you do? Oh, that's supposed to happen. Get that hinge off the other hinge. We can work on the fenders. Hell yeah, son. Hell yeah. So, Cass, you do me a favor and grab that fender. I'm too lazy. Wiggle it out. Get in the middle. Get in the middle. There you go. Wiggle. Am I wrong? Did I miss one? Really? Now that we've recovered from my incompetence, go for it. I'm gonna grab the bottom. Yeah, right there. Wiggle, pull. It's hefty, isn't it? Alright, just then waddle straight back then. There we are. Don't hit your car, it's already got enough dents. As you can see, we're finally getting somewhere. We have this inner fender we call it inner fender well, and the fender off on this side. The doors are out, the interior is out except for that back seat back over there. Cass has been having problems. This fender must have been pushed in or something, and the last bolt down here at the bottom of this fender is practically covered up by the fender itself. So you can't get a socket on it, so it's kind of a slow process to get it out. So she's been a trooper, been racking on that, and all that stuff's about to come out. been slowly working on getting the wire harness off the engine so we can pull it out through the firewall, so that because we don't need absolutely any of this whatsoever. Did you just get it off? That's cool. Here I come. Look. Take it. What? No, don't look stuck. Don't look bolted at all. Do the classic technique. Do what the what seemed to have worked on the steering column. Yeah. Come on, just give it a good Yeah. See, Mommy, you got it. Yes, sir. Okay, so you coming around this way? Okay. Yeah, so you can just get in there, lean it against the Camino. So, I'm not really sure, guys. Tell me what you think. We've been thinking about just pulling the drivetrain from the El Camino and selling it. It's the last project on the list. It's the last one that's going to get any work done to it. And I'm afraid it's just going to go to shit while it's sitting here waiting on me.
Just on the body.
Just as a roller. Not the drivetrain, as a roller. So if anybody wants to give me $2,000 for the roller, come on with it. Alright. I got the AC dryer. What is this? It should be a coil? Yeah, there's the AC coil. Got that removed. We're going to be putting this on eBay because it's actually perfectly fine. It's not broken and it's 100% functioning. This is full of leaves, folks. It's full of leaves. Making it rain. Day 4! Save money. Alright, sit down. Like right in Tim's view. I'm crippled. I'm like, I got a 500-pound bumper sitting on me. It's not as heavy as the front one, but pick it up. Just grab the middle. Grab the front. So after the bumper, I went ahead and got all the rear face shield trim pieces off. We're going to leave the lights. I think they'll be okay. And we've unplugged and cut the harness where we're going to have it spliced into. So all we have really left to do is to look for body grounds to the chassis. Remove the gas tank because it's mounted to the body and not the chassis, and it doesn't need to be there. You're probably going to have a lot of little gas lines snagging here and there. So we're going to unbolt the body and then raise the body up a little bit at a time and look for stuff that's connected. And then once it's like 100% freed up, then we'll probably focus, we don't have anybody coming over to help us till this afternoon, so we'll probably focus on cleaning it out, getting all the bad insulation out, hosing it down, and doing all that jazz. I don't know how much gas is in here. Gotta get way up in there, find out what's holding it. Got a little bit of Swiss cheese to it.
Yeah.
I was getting hung up on the exhaust. What is this? What's that? Cycle this shit, but we gotta do it. We have to find something the moment we can afford to go, so this should never go to waste. You know what I mean? It's the only problem with doing stuff like this. That helped out a lot, actually.
Yeah. The ridge down.
Yeah, we're just gonna come in here with, we're just gonna buy like two 4x8 sheets of sheet metal or something and just make your own floor. It's pointless in spending all that money they want. Cause you're gonna spend almost, what's time you get all these panels, it's gonna be like 800 bucks, remember? I don't know, I could be talking shit, but I remember it being expensive as all hell. Okay, so I got the right one. I don't want to break Byron's stuff. I'm really thinking that this isn't a fun bolt. It's too much rust. I don't want to break this shit. That's frame. Yeah, we're gonna make our own floor, man. Might as well. Couldn't get out or walk. So I'm currently removing the body mount bolts so we can start lifting this up to see if we have anything we're going to snag on. And then Cassandra's up here removing the power brake booster and the master cylinder from the firewall so we can just lean it forward and leave the brake lines in place where they're at because they run along the chassis. So I guess I need to get up back underneath the ground and start getting all those tight spots. Slow today because I've been keeping a secret from everyone. I'm sick, but I wanted to check this out. I got all this side done. I think it's loose. We should be almost there. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. We're free. So let me go do the other side, and we'll be ready. We'll clean everything out, and then we're gonna have to figure out how to get the two cars side by side. The van can definitely go forward. But anyhow, move on. So we haven't cleared any of this off yet, but we pushed up the Monte Carlo side by side. You see where the tires are. This body fitment is actually gonna be pretty damn close. Like if you can see where chassis to chassis, it's only off by a little bit. I believe that the body's gonna sit a little further back on this chassis than it is on this one, but not bad. Look, you see the fitment of the tire to the rear here. We don't know if we're going to have to trim any body out because there's also a 3-inch body lift that goes between here and the body, so we're going to be up pretty high. But this is looking real promising. We're going to have to set up a tripod a little bit after we clear this off. We're going to get this body up on blocks and start figuring out how to ramp it on 2x12s and across and up this steep ass height. There might be a lot of jacking happening over the log, I don't know. Let's do something. Alright, so this is Elise. Wave hi, Elise. This is JP's special friend. Y'all have met JP on a few videos. He's actually at home half crippled on some pain pills because of his bad back. But we decided to just really quick last minute just grab some paint and hit all the top surfaces that we weren't going to be able to reach once the car was on it. Also cast. Wow, look, we got to figure out something with this. Change this direction to line up the back of the car. But we're ready to figure out. We got like one or two maybe loose strings on the body over here. But we're about to raise the roof, I guess you could say, and see if we can't figure out how to ramp across. So we just got done lifting the other side up and putting 4-inch blocks on there. I'm going to lift this side up. We're going to try to get the blocks on this side too so we can make sure that everything clears. Let's hope I don't end up in the ER. Let's see if I can get enough room. This stuff tight. See if we can get this high enough. I can't.
Alright, now.
Stuck.
I didn't. You can let it down. I didn't have enough room to put it in the hole.
Yeah, I'm not getting full
You
lever.
know, if I was thinking at one, then two people can lift one person. Why don't we do one at a time? Why don't we do one at a time?
Y'all ready? Good job, everybody.
Yeah.
All right, so we have some ramps in place. That's some more straps for me.
Yeah.
Ramps are in place. We're going to ratchet strap the ramps down to the chassis of the vehicle so that they don't move around on us. And the idea is that the three of us can move one side at a time a little bit, like a big piece of furniture, and wobble it up these ramps until we get it to fit. If we need extra help, there's always someone around in the neighborhood who can grab them. All right, let me figure out how to strap this up. All right, this is scary. Light. Stu, go find you a four-wheel drive S10.
Oh yeah, all right.
Joke. Oh, that exceeds well right here. Okay. So, we just keep going. Yeah, that's all we can do. Just keep going. Let me know if you're about to get hurt. Ready? All right, move yourselves. Where we're at. Watch your fingers, guys. Okay. And rock over. Dude. I'm not even touching this fucking, we're sitting up on the chest of the body almost. I'm not even touching this shit. Like the board is real. Holy track. Look how tall that is. We did it! Check that out, guys. Let me get you down here and so you can see just exactly how massive this thing is. So we've got the old Monte Carlo engine and chassis down right here. Alright, I'm up high right now. We're about to get down low. This thing is huge. Now I'm standing on the ground. Right? And there's Elise. And there's Cassandra. Now, there's the 22-inch rims with I don't know what size tires. And look at that ground clearance. This thing is huge. Huge. I swear I've just been staring at it and we've all been just kind of having general laughs about the sheer size of it this entire time. Sorry about the wind. Oh, the battery's dying. Well, it's a good thing we got it.
Red light just went off.
That's still recording. At least we got it. Man, look how big that is. Alright. Alright, well check it out, guys. We did it. We completely did it. So it's not quite level yet and it's sitting on a bunch of wood blocks. The fender is just hanging in place. But I had to stick that there so you can get an idea of what we're looking at. But how badass does that look? Look, I'm standing on flat ground right now. Flat ground. So definitely this is going to be one of the projects we have to finish up for 2017. Going on into the New Year's of the non-blue years is what I'm hoping it's going to be, because 2016 it's over. And other than that, love what you do. Till the next time. Later.